It doesn't sound good.
Why are you still trying?
I thought I could make it work. Just J-Hope just sounds way better. Fu Hope doesn't sound good. But anyways, it's your boy Fu once again. Join with me today. You know the crew. Aiton, Sundona. We've been doing a series where we are interviewing each other. And this week, we say the best for last. That's right. We're interviewing my cousin, your brother, Aiton, Sundona.
Everyone's favorite Saeb host,
Hey,
Sunny D.
it's me. Yeah, everyone's favorite.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see what you guys got in store.
Oh yeah, dude. I've been working so hard for this. I've been waiting the last couple weeks to interview you. I really want to get to know you.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, perfect. Well, before we get into it, I think we should catch up with Aiton. How's sunny LA, bro?
Sunny LA is still sunny. It's still here.
Yeah, it's still nice.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm enjoying it down here, you know.
I want to go back. I just want to go back for the food. Goddamn, the food's good.
Yeah, you didn't. When you came, you didn't. Because when Sundona came, they went to a lot of different food spots.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they had more time. That's the thing. Like, you need time.
Yeah.
You need to not go with family. That's the key.
Yeah, I enjoy going with my family, though. It was fun. Plus, they paid for everything. You know?
That's a nice perk. You can't beat that, right?
Yeah,
All expenses paid.
But also
yeah.
they choose everywhere to eat. So that kind of sucks. I think Sabrina was pregnant at the time, too, so we couldn't, like, party or anything.
Oh, you want to party now?
I always want to party, dude. I'm like Michelangelo. Party dude, you know?
But we did so much when you came. Like we sped through dinner to get to a comedy show. We like rushed it.
And then I was like falling asleep at this comedy show.
Yeah,
I was literally
me
falling
too.
asleep, sitting up. It was
Me
insane.
too.
Oh man,
It wasn't that funny. Yeah, it was. I don't remember, dude. I was so tired.
Yeah.
You know who wasn't tired? Sabrina wasn't tired.
What?
And if you know Sabrina, she's always freaking tired. You know? Just like that, sleeping. Are you guys like that? Can you guys fall asleep on command like that?
no.
Yeah.
No.
There, dude.
Sometimes I
No.
do think I'm anemic though.
What's anemic?
Not enough iron or blood cells and makes you
Yeah.
sleepy.
Oh, yeah. That's Saeb. Ina.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. 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 You like that? Sabrina.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, I think she's a little anemic. That's why she's always sleepy.
Yeah. Needs more iron.
Yeah.
But
Need more
I mean,
iron.
I think I have too much iron or something.
That's not good neither.
Yeah, you see what happened with Magneto? He escaped jail because that security guard had too much iron.
Yeah.
But Mystique did seduce him and inject him with iron syringes. So I hope. So just be on the lookout for that.
Okay, I'll be on the lookout for that.
Be on the
The next
lookout for
film?
that.
Next film. The next film. Yeah, the next film.
Awesome. Well, how are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling a little nervous. That's just because I don't know what to expect. But
Well, we
I
can,
am excited.
We can start with your love of superheroes. Why do you love superheroes so much? Do you have a favorite, and why is that one your favorite?
I've always loved Spider-Man because he was kind of like a nerd and he got picked on and he wore glasses. And especially like the scene where Flash, like there's always a scene where Flash is messing with Peter Parker, and when like sometimes Peter Parker holds back, sometimes he gets the best of him and like shows off, but like soon after like that kind of pivotal moment, he kind of like holds back, and I've always respected Peter for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he has cool abilities.
Yeah, I feel like since I've known you, you were into like Marvel for a long time
Yeah.
for like the whole MCU thing.
Yeah.
Like I found out about Civil War before, like right when it first came out, because you were into that.
Yeah.
It's like, when did you start getting into that kind of stuff? Because I wouldn't consider you like a Comic-Con nerd or anything,
Yeah.
but still into it.
Yeah.
You are a Comic-Con nerd, but you don't exude that energy, I feel like.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe not.
Like what was your first experience with like the Marvel?
I probably the most influential would be the 90s cartoon, the X-Men animated series, and Spider-Man, the animated series. Those two are my favorites. The first episode of X-Men, the Jubilee's in the arcade, and she's like playing it, and then like her powers go off and she breaks it. And then the arcade owner comes out and is like, hey, do you know how much that costs? And she's like, yeah, $0.25. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, you thought that was badass.
Yeah, and I wanted to,
Because I just rewatched that and I was like, that was pretty bad.
that was like a good whip, right? You're like, damn,
Yeah.
I wish I talked like that.
Yeah.
Did she pull down her sunglasses?
Yeah,
at
she
that
does
moment,
pull
or
down
is that-
her
or is that-
sunglasses, like,
okay,
yeah,
so it's not like
$0.25.
it's not like a deal with it, mean that they just did. Okay, so she really did. Put
Yeah, it
on
was
her
like a
sunglasses
deal
after
with
she
it
did that.
before deal with it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, $0.25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Why wasn't Jubilee like that cool throughout the series though? Like she couldn't control her power. She was like hella lame.
I mean, she was.
She had fireworks for power.
Yeah, I think she was created just for the show to be like
Oh, really?
everyman character, the one that we're supposed to relate to, because she's like underpowered and like she doesn't know. It's like she's new to the mansion.
Wait, she wasn't in the comics?
I could be totally wrong. I don't want nerds to get upset, but yeah, I believe she was created for the show.
Nice. And she was
Chinese?
yeah, she was
Yeah.
Chinese.
She
couldn't
was
tell
Chinese,
though.
but she was
I couldn't tell. I
adopted.
wasn't.
I didn't know until I got older.
Yeah, I didn't.
I
know.
didn't know neither.
I didn't.
Yeah, that's why
I
like
thought she was just a regular white girl.
yeah.
I didn't know until she got casted for the live action.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Yeah, maybe me too. I think the newer because they're coming out with a newer X-Men show that's gonna continue off the old one,
Yeah.
and her voice actor is an Asian actor, and I think they made her look more Asian in the animation.
Yeah, that's cool.
Is that cool?
Yeah, I think so. I think
It's a little racist.
it's not racist. It's
They make her eyes smaller. What they do?
give her boba,
They
Yeah,
give her a
give
little
her a
yellow
boba.
tint to the skin.
Yeah,
a little yellow tint. Yeah,
Gave her a little jaundice.
yeah, like the became a Simpsons character.
That's kind of
So your first exposure was the animated cartoons, right? But when did you start getting to like the comic books and like the stuff that wasn't depicted on the TV?
Yeah, I didn't like. I don't like reading. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm not a big reader. The first time I actually like saw comics was at like Foma and Alex's house. These other Laos kids we grew up with, and I thought that was so cool. They had like a bunch of comics. I don't know if you remember. You ever seen it?
No,
Like they had
I
so
don't.
many.
I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, I remember whenever we went up there, they had hella comic books. And they always had like cool stuff too, like cool video games.
no, yeah.
Like Ninja Turtles. I remember playing Ninja Turtles a lot there. So like comic books are expensive. I don't know if you guys know that, but like I don't know. Like they can be pricey and there's a lot of them. So it's not like I had the resource to actually read them. And even if I did, I wouldn't even know where to start. It probably wasn't until probably after high school, like when like they actually started building out the MCU, maybe like phase 1.
Why you weren't into the X-Men movie or the Spider-Man movie? I think the Spider-Man movie is what did it for me,
Yeah,
because they made him look so good in that movie.
yeah. Then you got into the comics, or that's when you got sold on superheroes.
Maybe that's when I got sold on superheroes, because I just thought it was so good, and I watched the show, and I was like, wow, they made like a live action that looked pretty similar to the real thing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it was great.
Yeah, it was so good.
It's like, this is what superhero movies can be, and they just kept getting better after that. But I wouldn't say until like they started like the MCU phase, like when they started
Iron
making
Man
MCU,
1.
like when they started connecting like Iron Man 1 to the other stuff, I was like, okay, there's like they're drawing a lot from the comic books here, making things connect. So that's when I kind of had more resource. That's when I like got comic books from the library, and I started there. This was probably like high school and like college. So yeah, I got into it late, and it's only because like they were building the MCU. But even then, I just started like revisiting things I liked as a child, like a lot of cartoons and like I think there's a lot of people that grew up with the same media I did, but now they're artists and they're the ones making these things. So it's kind of cool to see like how like people who grew up with the same things are now creating it.
That's awesome.
Wow. Do you remember your very first like issue that you read from the library?
Man, no. I also did a comic book class in college, so that exposed me to like a lot of things.
What's in a comic book class? What do you do? Just read comics?
Well, I mean, you read comics and you write about them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and
college.
yeah, college.
Yeah.
And I think my brother did one too, a different
Yeah,
one
I
though,
did
because
one.
they're like mine was ran by TA because they're like kind of specialty. So like a TA ran it, and then
Wait, a TA ran a class?
yeah, TAs do that in college.
Is that okay?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
small classes.
they're there to learn to be professors. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
Wow, that's not like free labor.
No, they get like a stipend.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes they get to sleep with their teacher.
Nice.
That's
hot. I should have been a TA. Fuck.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you enrolled in a comics book class
Yeah.
in college.
Yeah.
What was it? Do you remember the title of the class?
Comic book appreciation or something.
Nice.
It's cool because there's this one comic they make us read that's about how to read comics. I think it's like understanding comics, right? You
Scott
read that.
McCloud.
Yeah. Which is really helpful because sometimes I still get confused of like which way I'm supposed to read. So it just kind of helps you like see the flow of like the panels and stuff, and it's like a whole comic book too. So like there's a lot to take away from that.
Yeah. And it also like you learn like comic book techniques.
Yeah.
So like you learn how to like break down why certain panels or pages will be better, like visually better than others, because like they will use some sort of stylistic techniques and stuff. So it's like it's a good read to understand how graphic novels are made and to learn how to appreciate them. But it's also like an easy read because it's just like a comic book that you're reading.
Yeah. Very easy read. And I got like I feel like I should reread that. But I think that also translated to like film appreciation too, because now I'm paying attention to more like decisions on why people film like the way they do and why there are things in the story. So yeah, I love all forms of media.
Yeah.
Especially visual media.
Yeah, I can sense that about you. Doesn't it seem like what is it called in movies when they look like storyboards?
Mhm.
Right? Doesn't it seem like comics are just a bunch of storyboards?
They are.
That's what I kind of see when I read the comics. Like, whoa. This Chance, he's protecting us from birds right now.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like every time I read a comic, I always feel like, man, I can see this as a movie, right? Because they always give you the action scenes. I think they just don't give you a lot of dialogue in comics, and you don't really need it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Sometimes when you get like a whole panel thing of dialogue, I'm like, I didn't sign up here to read. But what was I about to say? Yeah, sometimes it's like you know how you mentioned like, oh, this would be good in the movie form. Sometimes I feel like movie form in itself is very limiting, especially live action, which sucks because Like, just think about like live action stuff. There's like so many restraints. Like, you got to get actors together, and like,
Yeah.
there's like some reasons. Like, there's a lot of good reasons why you can't just go directly from like comic book to live action movies. There's like sometimes too many characters, and like sometimes the world is too hard to build, and like all these restraints. But with that, that's why I think I appreciate animation more. Because animation, you could literally build whatever world you want. You could have as many characters as you want. You could have it in whatever setting you want. You could move the camera however you want too, as long as you know how to animate it. It's wonderful. You're not limited by like real world constraints. That's why I love animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I was saying, don't you think that The Last Ronin would be a good animation?
Yeah. Like filmed in the style of like the Batman.
The Batman, yeah.
Yeah, give it to Matt Reeves.
Yeah, dude. It'd be sick. Have you read that, Aiton?
No.
Oh my god. Dude, you're missing out, bro.
What is it?
The Last Ronin. It's a
Is it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I have it
yeah.
right here. You want me to
Oh.
go grab it?
I've never read a Ninja Turtle comic book.
Were you ever into Ninja Turtles? Or was it just a very
He was in his Sailor Moon.
No, I wasn't even into Sailor Moon.
You weren't?
It was because like I never had access to watch it, so I couldn't get into it.
No.
Not consistently. Like,
Yeah.
it would be there sometimes. It was on at like 7
Yeah.
on the
7
weekday.
really early.
Yeah.
And it's not like, for me, at least for me, it wasn't like an anime that I was like, oh my God, I had to watch. Like I wanted to see it again. And it was super early, so like
Yeah, it
I
was
never
super
got
early.
into
I
it.
do remember that.
It came on like before G.I. Joe.
So were you guys like up at the same time at this time? Bring me back. You know, what was I would say this is in 1995, 6.
10, 5, 6.
That's when I was born. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about. I was a
right,
baby. I was like little Ollie. I
Yeah,
don't
so
remember
let's
anything.
say
1996, you were not little Ollie. You were fucking you were like a second grader, third grader.
What?
Yeah.
No way. I was born in 1996.
Is that what you tell your dates?
I'm 26 years old, okay?
That's funny.
Rude.
My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry for the expose.
What do you remember about like waking up early to watch cartoons? Do you remember the ones that you really woke up
I
for?
remember a lot of things about my childhood, and I remember a lot of things that I watched as a child.
I remember Samurai Pizza Cats was something that we tried to catch, but I don't think we always caught.
It was hard to catch things as a kid unless you were very like good at recording things on a VCR, and like I would do that sometimes. So yeah, it was hard to catch things. Samurai Pizza Cat was cool because when this English studio got it, they lost the translation, so they ended up just making up the story themselves. So there's a lot of like American references that they throw in there, just because they didn't know what they had to make up the story.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's why it has
they
like
just,
such a
they
cult.
just lost the translation.
Yeah, like the
Wow.
translation, the Japanese translation, they lost it, so the distributor here had to make it up, and they put
Wow.
like American references, and I think that's why it stuck. But yeah, I love Samurai Pizza Cat. That was like the
Didn't
early
know
morning
that. Wow.
cartoon. I watched Ninja Turtles a lot. I watched Power Rangers a lot. I watched Power Rangers from like Mighty Morphin to like Lost in Space. I watched for like a good, I don't know, 10 years seems like a long time, but yeah, let's say 10 years.
Damn. I mean,
Wow.
as did I though.
Yeah.
Probably watched it to Wild Force.
Yeah.
That's the last one.
Fox Kids was my favorite because it's edgy, but it probably had the worst reception with like bunny ear antennas. WB was safe. It was too comedic for my taste at the time, but I do appreciate it now. Like Animaniacs and Freakazoid, like that. Like a lot of that humor went over my head, but now rewatching it, it's a lot better. I understand a lot more. Those were produced by like Steven Spielberg too.
Were they?
Animaniacs
Yeah.
was, I think Looney Tunes or Tiny Toons was.
I love Tiny Toons.
Tiny Toons was great.
What was there?
I mean, there was like,
They're like you listen to them all.
no, well, yeah, I watched a lot of Fox Kids. I watched a lot of WB. Like those two had were animes were like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. What anime was on Fox Kids? Like Shaman Kings and Fighting Foodons and like Bobobo. Yeah,
That one.
and then ABC had their lineup that
Recess.
Recess was that? Yeah, is that ABC? Yeah, Recess. Recess was cool. I like.
I'm like unlocking childhood memories. I forgot like ABC did have like a morning.
They bought Doug
Wow.
from Nickelodeon,
Yeah,
and
there's
that went kind of downhill. Yeah, ABC did not have.
Say, is Saturday mornings a thing anymore?
No,
No.
It's not.
this is our
Yeah,
Saturday
you can
morning
stream.
now.
It's
Yeah.
stream. You
Yeah.
can
Yep.
stream now. Like it's on demand. You don't have to wait.
So many choices.
Yeah, because I do
Yeah.
remember waking up. And why did I wake up early as a kid?
Well, I woke
Because
up
of cartoons.
Yeah, Saturdays was cartoon day.
Interesting.
Yeah, and Sunday was boring golf day on TV. I was like, what? Boring golf and infomercials. I hated it.
Yeah.
You watch the same infomercials over and over again.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know.
Because you said it. And forget it.
It's probably a comfort thing. It's like, oh, like this is not threatening.
Imagine
and-
kids watching
yeah.
infomercials now for entertainment.
I mean, shit. I
Is it-
know
I
how
mean-
to. I know how to fucking put a rotisserie chicken in and forget about it. That one's classic, man. I feel like what is more classic than that one?
George Foreman grill.
You knock out
George
knock out the
Foreman
fat.
grill.
knock out the fat.
Yeah.
It's that. It's that.
OxyClean. Remember OxyClean when he was
OxyClean was amazing.
infomercial?
Like, wow, it was like magic.
Yeah, there's OxyClean. There's the fucking. I don't even know what that rotisserie thing is.
It was by Ron Popeil, right?
There's
Does that name sound familiar? Yeah, it's by Ron Popeil.
Yeah, I
Dude,
forgot about him.
He also
Wow.
did the spray with the hair in a can.
yeah,
He
I
did that
remember
one.
I remember that.
and then it was that. And then when I got older, my favorite infomercial was the Girls Gone Wild.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I tried to. Yeah, I would watch those.
Yeah, those. Yeah, those are awesome, man.
So bad.
Times were rough back.
Times were rough.
Yeah,
Times were rough.
yeah. Everything now is so easily accessible.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine trying to jerk off to that Girls Gone
Yeah.
Wild infomercial. Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
That's
shaking.
sound like that because that's facts.
Yeah. Like I can't believe that's how I entertained myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. That Girls Gone Wild.
That was his childhood. I
Yeah.
mean, so, let me ask you this. You know, what is your relationship like, with your brother compared to back in the days? Is it the same? Has it changed?
Yeah.
Like, explain that. What was the dynamic when you guys were children?
I did not like my brother as a child.
Yeah.
He was too caught up in his own thing to care about me.
Mm-hmm.
So, we weren't ever really close, and I don't think we had we liked some sort of same things, but I was more nerdy. I was more into nerdy kid stuff. My brother was trying to mature as fast as he could.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you agree to that, Aiton? Like, you didn't know that he didn't like you? You didn't know he didn't like you?
Well, I mean,
Oh, dude.
we weren't close,
Uh-huh.
or at least close as like my perception of like other people and like what I saw on TV. Yeah, because we never talked. I think I don't want to like make a lot of assumptions, but I think it's because my brother was figuring out his sexuality back then, and I was just like trying to find someone I could just imitate, and because I didn't know what I was doing either, so like I would try to just do whatever my brother would do, and sometimes that didn't work out for me.
Yeah.
And
Like with your parents and stuff like that.
sure, but like also my brother never really expressed liking girls, and I wanted to express that, but since my brother wasn't doing that, I felt kind of weird if I was like starting to start talking about girls, you know?
Yeah.
So I mean, I think now that we both understand ourselves better, we can better express like what our needs and wants are for each other. Even though, you know, we argue a lot. You've seen us argue.
Yeah.
It gets intense.
I've
But
been,
that's
been in the
cool.
middle of a lot of these damn arguments. More now than ever before. Like this never happened when we were kids.
Yeah, I think it's because we're just more sure of ourselves and like I don't know.
Also, I didn't hang out with A10 back
Yeah,
kids, right?
and like that's how like I kind of was too. Like I didn't hang out with my brother that much either, but now I do. Being
Yeah.
older,
I don't remember hanging out with A10 until we were in high school, to be honest.
yeah, because
I think we had a couple Smash
yeah,
Bros sessions, but other than that, not.
yeah, he didn't, yeah,
He was a Peach player. I remember. That.
yeah. In a
He was a Peach main.
he also played Sheik.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would you agree what his
yeah,
yeah.
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 True. Yeah,
It sounds like you were looking for like that TV older brother relationship.
I mean, he did play video. Yeah, that's why I like TV and movies because they make sense, and you know what doesn't make sense? Real life.
Yeah.
But no, my brother did play a lot of video games with me. That's why he is a Peach player, Melee. I think he's a lot better at video games than he thinks, and I think I'm to thank for that.
You can thank me for that, by the way.
No, yeah, we did like different things.
So you would say you guys are closer now?
Yeah, I remember when he was like really getting into horror movies, and I was still scared. I remember he went to go watch Blair Witch, and I was too scared to go watch it.
Yeah.
And then The Ring came out, and my brother really wanted to watch that, but I was still I was like, I wasn't ready yet. But then I watched the American one. I was like, man, that was pretty scary, but that wasn't so bad. And I think I got into horror movies because of that, even though my brother does not like horror anymore.
I think you guys got me into horror movies too. I remember that time. I remember, shit, dude. Like, remember A Tale of Two Sisters?
I love that movie, dude.
That was scary.
That was
It
scary.
was like my first like super scary movie I seen.
And it wasn't like a visual. It was like psychologically scary. Like there's like a few highlights visually with like the thing under like the cupboard and like the dresser and stuff.
I can't remember which one we saw first. The Grudge
We probably saw The Grudge.
or The Tale of Two Sisters, because I remember the Grudge scared me. The Grudge was first. Yeah, that was freaking scary, dude. I think I was like 8th grade or freshman in high school, and I couldn't sleep for a week, dude. I was scared.
I honestly don't think The Grudge was that scary. I thought the
Really?
makeup was kind of low budget. I like the kid and the mom or whatever. I like it's just people in white makeup.
Yeah, I feel like there hasn't been maybe I'm not scared anymore.
Yeah.
But what's the last scary movie? Like, what's the last movie that you were like, that was scary?
I would
Yeah.
say Hereditary.
Really?
Yeah.
That scared you?
It conjured up a lot of it probably hit me a lot, hit a lot, like scary points most. Like, yeah, it was dark, it was gloomy. There's like a good few, like the story's good ish. Like the story's pretty good. And then it had like a few good there's a few good parts where like I got scared. One of them is like when it's dark and someone's on the wall and you like it takes you like a few seconds to see it. And like when you see it, like, oh shit, there's someone on the wall there.
I wasn't too scared.
Yeah.
I didn't like how it all came together too.
You did like how it came crashing down at the end? Yeah, I thought the ending was a little wild.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna accept this,
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I was like,
Yeah.
but honestly, I don't know the last time I was scared.
Yeah. Any Jordan Peele?
That doesn't scare me. I think those are good movies, but yeah.
What do you think what is scary? Like jump scares or
I feel like, okay, I'll tell you the last movie that scared me.
yeah.
It was Paranormal Activity, the first one.
That was pretty scary. But I think it's scary because of the jump scares.
Okay, but I watched it at home, right?
Yeah.
And then I was home alone. I with my girlfriend at the time. This girl I was dating at the time, and we were both scared to like leave my room. You know what I mean?
You both can't be scared.
Well,
It's terrible.
well, too bad. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened, dude. Because I think Paranormal Activity, that was like the first one of those type of movies. Because after that,
Like the real like found footage.
yeah,
This one where they really did well.
yeah. So I think it was like that first type, and it just exploded after that for a while. I feel like where everyone was trying to do that.
Oh yeah, I think people are still It's a franchise now, ain't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they should have just stopped at the first.
Horror movies are easy money makers. They don't even have to be good.
They don't have to be good.
No, every time like a studio makes a horror movie, like they know people are gonna watch it. Just try it because
Just for the thrill of it.
they always studios always get a good return on horror movies. That's why there's so many, and they're low, they're cheap to make. Like it's easy to scare people with jump scares. Like
Yeah, I say so. Are you still into scary movies, Aiton?
is it because of how saturated it is with all these stupid horrors, or are you too scared now?
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes it's I think a scary movie's good to see if you go on a date,
True. Yeah,
right?
because when anything that gets a heartbeat pumping is
Get your boner pumping.
mhm. The lady boners, the lady boners too.
No,
Yeah,
that's not where you were going.
yeah, no, but yeah, if you go on a date with a girl and you do something like exhilarating, like horror movie, roller coaster ride, it the body can also mistake that for arousal.
What?
Mm-hmm. So like it's
This is tested?
has it been tested by me?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've actually had the opportunity. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh wow.
Whoa,
I'm gonna write that one down.
nice. What does it mean when like you go out on a first date and you see a movie and then you fall asleep at the movie? Uh, uh, yeah. I don't think movies is a good first date.
No, I've
Right.
never had a memorable movie date.
Yeah, my first date with Sabrina was we saw a movie and I fell asleep. Did the whole thing. Or I'm just comfortable in the freaking movie theater seats because I could almost fall asleep in there. It's fucking weird. I'm gonna be wide awake. And I'm like, yeah. And I feel like I can sleep during like loud noises like that.
Oh, it must be nice.
I'm a heavy sleeper.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right. Oh my gosh. What a loaded question. That's a loaded question. Yeah.
Good question, Nathan.
I
Yeah.
love a lot of things, but yeah, let me help pinpoint movies that have defined me. All right. The Goofy movie. I'm why a Goofy movie. I really love movies where you can watch like at one point in life and then revisit it again later, and you have a totally different perspective on it. Um, so with the Goofy movie, me watching it first time as a kid, it's about Max wanting to be cool with his friends and go to LA for a Powerline concert and impress this girl he really likes, Roxanne. And his dad just doesn't get it. Like, why can't he just let his son go to this cool concert and be cool with his kids? Now, on the flip side, as I watch a Goofy movie as I get older, it's about Goofy wanting to spend more time with his son, Max. So he plans this cool road trip that he did with his dad to bond together with Max. And then looking at Goofy's perspective, it's like, why can't Max just spend some time with his dear old father? Right? Yeah, I noticed there was a lot of heart in that movie. As a kid, I like for the longest time I was with Max on that, and then I always watched it. I usually watch it every year, and soon after, like, yeah, Max isn't right. Like, I think they both have a point, but like, Max should just spend time with his dad. And another movie, like, so I watched like 500 Days of Summer in college, right? And I was on, I forgot what his name is, Gordon Joseph Levitt's character. So, like, from his perspective, it's about a guy who likes this girl and they have a thing, but yeah, and they develop a relationship, and then he doesn't understand, like, he thinks everything's going great, and he doesn't understand why, like, all of a sudden, after, like, all this time together, she kind of grows distant. And, like, I was like, man, that girl's a bee. Like, why, like, like, they could be good together if they just both tried. But, rewatching it after, like I've been in his situation, like, yeah, I get it. Like, why can't girls just like me for being me? And, like, maybe I see something there. Like, if they could just see what I see, like, we'd have a great relationship, blah, blah, blah. But rewatching it, looking at Summer's perspective, it's like, yeah, she was upfront about, I'm not looking for anything. Like, that one girl, his sister, Chloe Moretz, whatever, when he's like the little sister, she says, just because you like the same weirdo shit doesn't mean you guys belong together. And that really stuck with me. Because I think people try to date other people with similar interests, but that's not really what holds a relationship together. And just because you like, like, he likes the Smiths, like, that's what that kind of attracted them. Like, they were like the scene in the elevator where he's listening to the Smiths on his headphones, and she leans over like, hey, is that the Smiths? He's like, what? And then, like, they have this little thing, and then she leaves, and he's like, whoa. And, like, that's cool that she likes, the same shit, crazy, weird shit you do, but it's not a good reason to project all your emotions on the girl.
And do you say this because of like your own experience, or it's just
Yeah,
yeah?
definitely. I if I'm not careful, I will project a lot onto people, and I just find that just ends up hurting my own feelings. And that's like kind of like a self-created expectations that I put on other people. So I've been like being way more mindful of that. And I always try to tell people, like, they can do it, like people can do whatever they want. Like I'm sure like people have valid reasons, even though I may not agree. People have their reasons for not, or to not want, or want, regardless of the reason. Like their feelings for it are valid. So if they're not like want to be in a relationship or whatever, or not wanting to do something, like I don't like to force people. Yeah.
What's the third movie?
As a third movie, oh man, I don't know. I haven't thought about my third. Like so many movies. Man. Here's a niche one. Here's a one that's gonna make me look cool. I'm gonna say, I don't know. There's a lot of movies. I'm gonna say Dinner with My Friend Andre.
Never heard of it.
I've watched it like twice.
Dinner with My Friend Andre? What's that about? Oh, really?
It's like in the 80s too. So it looks like, yeah, 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 yeah.
Is it just two people having dinner
Yep.
and talking the whole time, and that's where the setting is the whole time?
Yeah.
Are there
So
flashbacks or anything?
nope. So it's like it's in New York.
So it's just dialogue?
Yeah. One of the guys you'll recognize. He's like from The Princess Bride. I think you'll recognize if you see him. But he's like this guy, and like his friend is like this old friend of his is like trying to contact him for dinner, but he's like been blowing it off, and then they finally said it. It's like, so like he's kind of reluctant to go, but then he actually goes, and like he's there, and he like talking to his friend. I think they're like screenwriters or like actors or something. So like they're loosely kind of playing themselves. And then his friend, like they're just talking, and his friend, the thing about his friend is like he's like kind of like he's kind of weird, but it's like the more you talk to him, like the more you start to understand him, and like he has reasons for, like he goes like there's like he talks about like going off into like the wilderness, and like in like some other country, and like doing like some sort of shaman ceremony and stuff, and like so he's like being like otherworldly, like super spiritual, and like the other guy's like, dang, that's super interesting, but like I don't know if I can do that. And it's just like this whole conversation about this guy dodging this dinner from this old friend because everyone says he's kind of weird now, but actually when he actually goes and actually talks to him, he finds that he's actually pretty cool and has different perspective that he may not agree with, but it was still a very enjoyable dinner that he was been avoiding all this time.
It sounds boring, dude.
It is very it's just two people talking. That's it.
Yeah, that sounds... I don't think I can get through that one, man.
It's on HBO Max if you want to check it out.
Yeah? Okay. Well, I won't. I won't.
I did just watch the guy that directed Old Boy and The Handmaiden. He has this movie out called Decision to Leave. I just watched it last night.
Pretty bomb?
Yeah, I would say pretty bomb.
Yeah.
I think I need to rewatch it to get it.
What's it called again?
Decisions to Leave. It's on Mubi.
Movie.
Is that the guy? The girl? I don't know who she is.
She is Chinese? She looks... Okay, because she does play a Chinese... Okay, because she does play someone Chinese, and she does speak Chinese, but I wasn't sure if, like, they just voiced over it, because it sounded pretty good. Yeah, it seems like that, then. You think I should watch it? It was that one movie, You Walked In On Me.
Yeah.
I'm based in Seattle.
Like, why don't you meet, like, movie stars?
Yeah, but I have been an extra on the hit Amazon Prime TV show Man in High Castle.
Oh, did you get paid for that?
Yeah,
Nice.
I got
Royalties and stuff?
royalties. No,
Oh.
I got like catered a catered lunch.
Well, what was it called?
Man in the High Castle. I rode a
What?
I rode my I rode my bike through Chinatown and they recorded it.
And you're in it?
Chinatown and they recorded it.
And you're in it?
Kind of. The camera kind of pans as I'm riding across the street, so it's kind of hard to catch me. But I could point it out to you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. You're a movie star. You made it, man. You made it. I mean, I feel like we have a good movie idea
Yeah.
that I don't know how to execute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Aiton's got to write it. You got to be the Matt Damon while I'll be the Ben Affleck.
Wait.
Huh?
Is this Good Will Hunting?
No. Yeah.
Okay. I'm Matt Damon. I accept that then.
Yeah. You got to write it, dude.
Okay.
You got to make it happen because I feel... Yeah. Yeah, I'm smoking cigarettes on the side. It's like, yeah, that's a good idea. Right? That's the joke, right?
Yeah. Hey, that's where the money is. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
The Martian. He did that. He kind of effed up. Did you watch it?
Interstellar? Yeah, the one with the bookcase?
Yeah, the bookcase. Yeah,
Yeah. That was confusing.
the
I
bookcase.
should rewatch it because I was like, what? Yeah. Yeah.
I've been meaning to watch Annihilation again. I watched that kind of in passing. The one with, I think, Natalie Portman and Oscar Isaac with the... Yeah. Yeah. You have what? You have Nope for that? I gotta watch Nope.
Oh, speaking of aliens, did you read that thing, Sundona? About how the Pentagon shot down,
A balloon in Alaska?
is that what that was?
A Chinese spy balloon in Alaska?
No, they shot a Chinese spy balloon in Alaska before what they just shot down now.
What did they just shoot down? An alien?
There's no pictures,
Why are there no pictures?
right?
Life? Yes. Life outside our universe? Yes, there has to be. It would be a scary thought in itself to think that we are the only living things in such a massive place. That's crazy. Yes, there's life. Extraterrestrials? No, that's a different question. That's a different question. Although the universe is like incomprehensibly massive and it's it's always expanding, right? I like I don't know what the percentage is, like 90 probably like 99. I would say 99%. Don't quote me on that. Like 99% of the of the universe we can't interact anymore because it's already too far out of our observable universe. So like the whole universe is like here, right, everywhere. Like what we can see is like just this little pocket, and from that we can only interact so far. So like there's a whole other stuff that we can never get to because of the speed of light, because we can't travel that fast anymore. Because you have to travel faster than the speed of light to get to that. You know what I mean? So like there's definitely other worlds out there. I just think we're not gonna be able to interact with them. So I don't know if there's extraterrestrials in our observable universe that we can actually interact with. I don't know if they're like extraterrestrial or if they're like state power military. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what evidence we have of like a living, other extraworldly living being other than like spacecrafts. Like I would like to see a creature. You know, I don't know.
Do you think the world's ready for that? I don't. I don't think the world's ready, dude.
I mean, hey, we are on the. If we could get down nuclear fusion, which I think we're close, if we could figure out this particle collider thing, I think we're close.
Then we'll meet aliens.
I think if we get our AIs to obey us correctly, I think we're close. It could be a slippery slope. It could be slippery slope. Um. See, I don't know if I'm sold on like little green spacemen yet. I don't know if I'm sold on that. I don't think the government has those. I think most things can be explained. Uh, I yeah, I don't know. They could. I don't think aliens are the. I don't know. I think maybe maybe
Aliens look like us.
that could be possible. Are they just like aliens walking among us like Jesus is right now?
You think what?
Jesus walks among you.
You think so?
Yes. Aliens though, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that we would, I don't know. I feel like we would find some sort of evidence or some sort of noise in space that, you know, that we could, that, because like Earth, we're giving out like a lot of light and radio waves and stuff, right?
And you would think that would happen somewhere else?
I don't know. Maybe space is just that big. I think it's out, maybe it's out there. I just don't know it's in our observable universe. Our solar system, like satellite? I don't think so. No. Yeah. I think if we get down nuclear fusion and have it as a form of space travel, I think that will open up a lot. I don't think it will. I think it will help with like navigating our solar system. I don't think anything beyond that.
At least not yet.
Would I go into space? Uh, oh no, I don't have that much ambition to change the course of human history. No, no. No. that's gonna be a hard life. There's a lot of, cause like I like humans as a species and as a society, like we're very resilient and we can survive in a lot of places, right? It doesn't mean it's gonna be easy. I'm pretty sure we could survive in Mars. I don't think it would be like a very pleasant life.
It would be like Total Recall.
Yeah,
3 boobs and all.
yeah, and like you can't just go outside and like like you don't want to get stuck like Matt Damon. That you have a point. You have a place.
He just went out the other night. He went and saw like this K-pop rapper.
Yeah, his name is PH1.
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 Have you heard of him?
Yeah.
How was that show, dude?
Uh,
What the? What's that mean? Oh,
that was
got
a
it.
chemistry
Got
job.
it. Okay, you're so funny.
It was cool. It was I didn't know what to expect, but Josh was leaving to Vietnam. If this show was on a Thursday and Josh had a flight to Vietnam on Friday, and then he was like, "Should we go to this? There's gonna be a lot of shawties."
No.
And that's what he led with.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay."
Was on brand.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Okay, let me listen to them first. I don't know what kind of music this is." There are a lot of is it an all ages show? There are a lot of girls and a lot of screaming girls. So we kind of just stayed in the back, which was cool. I don't know about creepy old fans. We were watching the show without, necessarily overly participating in it. It was very good songs though. He has this one song called "I'm a Homebody," which I really like, and it goes, "I'm a homebody, yeah. I'm a homebody, yeah. I don't need nobody. I'm a homebody, yeah, yeah, yeah." I was getting down to that song, cause like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, because you're a homebody.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can relate, right? It spoke to you.
Yeah. He gets me. So
Yeah.
that was nice.
So, I mean, you got home pretty early.
Yeah, it ended like at 10.
Swear, it's like I knew you left for the show, and then like I was out in the living room, and then you're there, and it's like 10 o'clock. I was like, did you even go?
Yeah, well, it was a work night. Kids had school, I think.
Fuck, man, all ages show. You know the last all ages show I went to?
With the weekend?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it was at all ages. I guess I don't really count that one because that one's like a stadium show.
Yeah.
Right? The last one I went to where I just saw a bunch of young people was fucking Travis Scott. I never want to go to a Travis Scott show again. It's too much.
Yeah, Travis. It's lit.
Yeah.
It's lit.
He starts in the crowd too. He runs through the crowd in the beginning.
Oh, man.
I'm like, whoa, this is too much, man. This is too much.
Yeah. You ever been so scared in your life at a concert?
Tang.
Wu-Tang at Bumper Shoe.
That's probably like the most memorable concert ever. I think so. Since I almost died.
Yeah. We almost died, but it's okay.
Did you go to that one, Aiton? Oh, man. Yeah. People were like it was crazy. I don't know if you remember, like, girls were like, I gotta get out.
Yeah.
So they're like lifting girls out. But all these pervs, man, you can just see them all like grab her coochie and her boobs and stuff. I'm like, dude, it's messed up.
That's fucked.
Yeah, it is messed up. It's like, whoa, dude, who has the gall to do that, you know?
This is like 2007, 2008.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted to get out, but I was like, no, they're going to touch me. So I didn't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just risk it and get suffocated in here. Because we were literally like getting pushed up against each other.
Yep.
And then it was scary when it like your weight was like going my fall.
Oh yeah. Once you fall, you're F.
Yeah.
Don't ever Yeah. Learn like I know there are like reports of like that a Halloween one in Korea, right? Yeah. After hearing that, you gotta learn how to protect yourself in a crowd, in a stampede crowd.
Like, yeah, how do you protect yourself?
Uh,
All up in a ball?
so
That's what I would think.
the main way people die is not getting trampled, but suffocation. So I think you have to keep your arms up or something, so you have so you're able to breathe. I need to relook into this. This might be bad advice. But I think breathing is like one of the most important things to do. So, up, down, put it down. I think down's bad. Yeah, I think you want to keep your hands up or something. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'll revisit this idea later because it's good to know.
Yeah. Looks like Chance is eating your cooch right now.
Yeah, it's probably stinky.
Yeah. Look at that. Dang, Chance. Dang, Chance. Chill out, dude. Doesn't he look like a loaf of bread?
Why are you kicking me? Why do I know so much about furries? Why do people think I know so much about furries?
I don't know. You seem to know a lot about furries, man.
I think I know in just public information. Well, what? I'll tell you this. I think furries get a bad rap, and I'm just here to stick up for them.
Okay. I don't have anything against furries.
I know people don't have anything necessarily against them.
I mean, what's the bad rap?
Well, I guess people think it's weird having sex in a furry costume, right?
Do you think it's weird?
No. And I didn't mean to take it there, but it's not all about sex either. It's not all about sex. It's about making friends.
It's about feeling comfortable not in your own skin, right?
Yeah.
I don't.
And as speaking as someone who likes to dress up, I get it.
Yeah, dude. I like Sundona. What? I had like my 10-year-old cousin come over, right?
Yeah.
He came and visited the baby and stuff. And Sundona's trying on all his anime.
Well, first of all, he came
Hold
down.
on, let me finish, dude. He's trying on all his anime costume. He's like, you know this anime? I'm like, yeah, it's this one. He's like, trying on another costume. You know this anime? Look at the number on the back. Like, shut up, dude.
First of all, he came into my room, so I was just trying to. He was looking at my cool toys.
Yeah, you.
Like, oh, look at all those. Then he was like, oh, cool toys. It's like, you want to see something really cool?
Yeah, bust out his anime.
Yeah, that's how it happened.
Yeah.
I didn't just like drag him to my room like, hey, watch me do a fashion show for you.
Yeah, no, he basically came in. He's like,
Whoa, cool room. Yeah.
Like, if you like that, you'll love this. Hold on.
that's basically what happened.
Yeah. What happened? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
mean. Yeah, dude. That's why you're cool, man.
I don't know about that.
Dude, I think you're cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think you're sure. Dude. I always tell you, like, the horror stories.
Yeah, but I see it too.
Yeah, you see it, but...
I see my other friends too.
Yeah, but there's a different feeling to it, right?
Is it?
Yeah, dude, there's a reason why we go through it.
What's that reason?
Dude, I don't know. I can't explain it, dude.
Well, I go to my friend's house and, I go to my friend's house. They have two boys. Yeah, every time they go there, the boys are always screaming. They're cool.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why are you guys screaming?
Yeah.
They also want me to, they want me to, I have several parent friends. They want me to dress up as a Grinch for Christmas and scare them. I think I am.
I feel like that's hella... I don't understand that when they scare the kids. I feel like that's hella traumatic.
Maybe. I think so too. But I like
Like all the videos I've seen on the internet of like the Grinch coming through,
yeah.
the kids are just crying,
Yeah.
just stealing their presents.
Yeah, I would like forward my group chat like, hey, I was like this. I'm like, hey, you guys want me to dress up as a Grinch? And they're like, yeah, do it. I'm like, dang, are you guys serious? This looks traumatizing. They're like, yeah, I love traumatizing kids. I'm like, all right, parents, yeah. I don't think of I don't think I have a parent that wasn't excited at that idea.
Well, I mean, that's something to look forward to, I guess, this year.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want that?
No, I don't know yet. Depends on how much I like my kid, I guess.
Well, would Michelle do that to Lucas?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
They love traumatizing him.
Oh boy.
I feel like it's an Asian thing, man.
It is. It is.
Well,
At least I didn't put on my Spider-Man costume and show him.
you wanted to.
Yeah, but then like sometimes my junk is too exposed. I get a little shy.
I never notice it.
Oh, thank you. I have compression shorts. A cup would probably be a better idea. You know, just in case.
Case what, man?
Just in case, like, I don't know, little kids think, well, it's an easy target.
What? What?
Yeah, this was amazing, guys. I feel like you guys got to know me more. I hope our listeners did. This was wonderful. I hope we could do a part 2 soon. And I can't wait to start doing more interviews. This was wonderful. Thank you.
Nice. Yeah, seriously.
Thank you. Can't wait to be back.
Mi casa, su casa, man.
Mi casa es mi casa.
No, like su casa es mi casa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puss in Boots.
I am Puss in Boots.
Yes.
That scared me. I am Puss in Boots.
I am Puss in Boots. All right, guys. This was wonderful.
All right.
See you next time.
Love you guys.
Have a sap day.